Greetings fellow viewers and welcome back to Magic Duels. It's Friday, that means it's time for some Friday Night Magic. Continuing on with our mono deck list, so next on the colours is mono blue. So what is mono blue all about? Well, blue is mainly a colour that revolves around controlling and denying opponents' plays. So what does that mean? Well, if you jump into here, you can see we've got a lot of counter spells and a lot of milling. So milling is a term for those of you who don't know. That means the top card of the opponent must discard the top card of a deck into the either exile zone or the discard zone, the graveyard. So what we got here to do that? Well, we've got 3 of the salvage drone. So this has got ingest, which is whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. So that goes into the exile zone. Can't be brought back from the graveyard unless you've got the card that specifically says from the exile zone. And also we've got when it dies you may draw a card, and if you do, discard one, which is also known as looting. We've got here a thriving turtle for some early defense as well, but it's also got whenever it enters the field we get 2 energy, whenever it attacks we may pay 2 energy, and if we do, put 1/1 counter on it. So we've got some early game there. We've got some early instant dispels, counter spells with the dispel, counter target instant spell for 1. We've got our Jace Finn's Prodigy, one of him, so we can tap him to loot. Obviously can't do that when he's got summoning sickness, but otherwise we can tap him to loot. And if there are 5 or more cards in my graveyard, he transforms into Jace Telepath Unbound. So his +1 is up to one target creature gets -2/-0 until your next turn. To stave off attackers, we got you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If you cast it, put it into the exile zone instead for -3. And his ultimate -9, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, target opponent puts the top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. So mill him some more, which is what we want to be doing as a win condition. Also got Thing in the Ice, so it's a defender with 0/4, enters the battlefield with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from this card and it transforms into Awoken Horror. 7/8. When it transforms, return all non-horror creature tokens creatures to their owner's hands. But pretty much bouncing everything back. We've got the Harbinger of the Ties. Mainly going to be flashing this in. If to pay, we have to do that. We have to pay 2 more colourless. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target tap creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Again, more control there. We've got the Aether Theorist for some scrying action. Scrying means look at the top card of your library. You may put that card at the top or on the bottom. And it comes into play with 3 energy. We've got the Horrible RE, 1 and a blue, counter target creature spell, converted mana cost 4 or less. We'll be using this early on. If that spell is countered this way, exile it. We've got the Frost Links, a very early card from Origins. Enters the battlefield, tap a target creature opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next. And taps that. Got the Benethic Infiltrator here with ingest and it can't be blocked. Sphinx's Tutelage, our main form of mill here. Whenever we draw a card, target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If they're both non-land cards that share a colour, repeat this process. We've got Claustrophobia, more tap down, controlling our opponent. Scatter to the Winds, more counter spell with Awaken for 4 and 2 blue. Put 3 1/1 counters on target land. More counter spell here, but the controller can pay 4 to have it not countered. Inspiration for some card draw. We draw 2 cards, which we'll be mainly using it on us. Got the counterman here, more counterspell and milling as well. Top 4 cards of his or her graveyard. Got the Will Breaker here. This is going to be our end game. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, gain control of that creature for as long as you control Will Breaker. Pretty cool card. 8 of Squall Engine for some big beats on the new Kaladesh. Flying at the beginning of your upkeep, you get 3 energy. We may pay 8 energy, return all of the creatures to their owner's hands. Activate this ability only at any time you could cast a sorcery, and it's a 6/6. For our lands, we've got 16 basic islands, and we've got the Skyline Cascade from Zendikar. When it enters battlefield tapped, and when it does, we can select target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, but that creature must already be tapped in order for that effect to take place. So that's our deck, looking to mill our opponent. So let's jump into some versus battle here and see what we what. Oh, did we click something? I get rid of a dispel. Give me a moment. There we go. I think that's right. I should have quit without saving. So there we go. Sorry for the delay. Let's jump into a versus battle. Hoping to put out the fireworks here with our blue water deck. So what we're looking for in our opening hand, some early count spells with the horrible ROE, some early defenders, early ingest creatures, lots of early play for this deck. So we are versing Enemet. Oh, he's got more cards than he should. Let's see what we've got. Not really got many early plays, so we're going to draw a new hand. Bit of lag there. Wow, this is terrible. To go down to 6. Alright. Oh, this is better. We've got some more. Got some more early game count spells. Not really got any of our 1-drops. But his deck is more than the I believe he probably would have had the 69. Okay, looks like we've got an allies deck on our hands, so we'll be saving our horrible our way. Wow, really? Another island? Yep, that's not coming into play. Definitely don't want that. We are taking 2 damage here, but we got some more counter spells. Oh really, another spell shrivel. Well, at least that's all our spell shrivels from our deck. Yep, we don't want that either. Play the Cascade next turn to tap him down. Wow, another Cascade, eh? Still got the spell shrivel, so we're going to be countering his spells. Hoping he plays something big. And that is something big, so we're going to go ahead and counter that. So that's basically the premise of blue. Wow, another cascade, are you kidding me? Don't want that either. Right, Sphinx's tutelage. Okay, here we go. We'll just tap that down. Unfortunately for us, we're out of counter spells, and he does have Sigil of Valor. Okay. Alright. Counterman, do we want to keep that? I mean, we're not going to be able to play anything else. What the chances his land is in? Alright, let's loot. Using up all our mana, but... Oh wow, really? An inspiration? Oh wow, he milled twice then. So his guy is going to come into play now. It's going to be able to attack now. Oh wow. So he can crew that well, no, yeah, it's got haste. Fortunately for us, there's nothing we can do about that. Why didn't he equip his thing? We got rid of his Kithian. Do we want to save? We'll save then. We got one more turn to do something about this though. And his thing is trampled, so even our big... Alright, so before his turn ends then we'll draw a card, discard. Thriving Turtle, we'll get rid of a Dispel. Wow, really? An island? We're just gonna have to pass the turn. So this is gonna be 3 damage. Oh, do I not have the mana? Well, that's us done then, so that's a shame we didn't get any of our earlier stuff. But you can see what the deck's all about. All about counter spells and trying to block our opponent, milling our opponent out. Mikey Tozon is our opponent again now. There's a few more cards than us. I don't understand why people do that. And we got the Aether Theorist. We are on the draw. We'll keep this, sure. Two Dispels, for instance. Like he's red green. Wells maybe. Countermand. Yep, werewolves. Need another land for our Benthic Infiltrator. Are you going to play a card this turn? So the thing is, when he attacks, he's going to deal 1 damage, which is going to kill our Aether Theorist. So I don't mind killing it off. Okay, well you're wasting a wild size on it, so... And you cast a spell that turn, so he's gonna... Alright, we got Jace now. Thing is, we're not really getting the stuff we need. Fine, I'm not gonna block. Are you gonna cast something? Nope, he's letting it flip. So we've got a land here. Problem is that's a 3-2 now. So let's loot. Wow, really? We got another Dispel. Play our Benthic Infiltrator. Problem is that's not going to be blocking that. I guess the weakness of this deck is aggro. Are you gonna play something? No, really? Let's save our counter spells in. Loot. Let's get rid of an inspiration. Attack with our Benthic Infiltrator. Mill his top card. What was it? Fairgrounds Trumpeter. Okay. Well, this is a strange. Okay, so that's getting counterspelled. Is it an instant? No, it's a sorcery, so that can get countermanded. That island, not something we really need. Okay, we get a hobble. Let's get rid of one of our dispels. Oh, nice, and Jace flips. So now we can stave off some of this damage. So now we can save for blockers. Got some counter spells here at the ready. Really? 2 of these? And that is getting counterspelled, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna block that, so Thriving Turtle. +1 imp. Might as well skip attacking then. Okay, we can counter that. Unfortunately we can't counter that because it's a sorcery. So we want another counter mend or something. Obviously we're going to block. Okay, he's going to bump it up. Yep, that's fine by us. Wait, I could have... Why didn't I get the option to... Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so he's going to flip back. Thank you. Wait, why didn't my... Did trample damage really still happen? Damn it, he flips up. I mean, the main things he's got in his hands now are lands. Okay, we can't counter that, so that's a shame. Does that have haste? We can't counter that as well. What does that do? Okay, token copy. Okay, so we got a counter spell here, which is nice. +1 Jace. I mean, we should have. Well, no. Don't want Jace to lose any tokens. And that is getting counterspelled. Will awaken. Oh, choose a spell to counter first, then awaken. Okay, so he's left. Do we finish the game? We got... Yeah, sure, why not? Got a Frost Link. Let's pop him into play, why not? So, there we go. There's the power of the blue deck. Oh, wow, really? Deals 1 damage to target creature. Okay, so wait, could he really have used it? We'll skip the attack then. Alright, here comes a Nissa into play. Oh wow, she flips. I mean, that's just milling herself even more. Wait, what happened? I don't know what happened there. Okay. Don't know what the AI is doing here. Okay, so he makes a 4/4 land. Ooh, nice. Skyline Cascade. Sure, why not? Let's pop him down one more. Yeah, let's plus in one more so we can keep the Jace. Wow, really? What crew is he? Crew 3, right, so he can't even use him then. Okay, so we'll skip the attack then. So I've tacked him down so he can't crew that with that. And then I've he can't crew that with that, so... Oh wow, really? Lucky. What does that 3/5 do? Oh, that's a flip effect. Oh, so he was a enchantment style deck? Wow, look at that battlefield. So does the computer want to do anything else? No? Okay then. Wait, what? Does he have trample? That's not going to do 1 damage to Jace, is it? Okay, 1 damage to me. Okay. Well, it's not got trample, has it? No, well, yeah, I want to block that. What? I don't know what happened then. Alright, let's ultimate Jace. The unfortunate thing is, we don't have... can't really play anything with these two cards unless he plays something. We don't really have our Sphinx's tutelages. Okay, you gonna cast that? Probably. Oh wait, can you pay 4 with that one? Yeah, you can. Okay, so he is going to pay 4. Wow. The AI is doing more work than the actual player. I mean, it's interesting to see what the computer can do. So I don't know what's going to happen after this. I mean, the other guy left, so that should still count as my win. I'm at lethal right now. Oh wait, that's going to kill that. Okay, so that doesn't die. Okay, so I am now at lethal and in danger of dying, which I am in danger of dying. What does that do? Oh right, so that's what was happening then. So I wanted to show you lot the strategy of this deck anyway. So it was to mill our opponent. I'd call it successful because it did cause our opponent to leave the game. But I mean, we should still have the win anyway. So yeah, we got the win. Alright, so that was good at least. So let us buy a booster to end this video. Buy a Kaladesh booster. See what we get. So we have got I see something mythic. We get a dramatic reversal. Untap all non-land permanents you control. Built to smash. Target attacking creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If it's an artifact creature, it gets trample until end of turn. Commencement of festivities. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to players this turn. That's basically a fog. We get a Filigree Familiar. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it dies, draw a card. Contraband Kingpin. Lifelink. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Oh, nice. We have Chandra, Torch of Defiance. So it's a 2 colourless, 2 red. Enters the battlefield with 4 loyalty, +1, exile the top card of your library, you may cast that card. If you don't, Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent, +1, and 2 red mana to your mana pool, -3, Chandra deals 4 damage to target creature. 7, her ultimate, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player. So pretty cool. See 4 abilities for a Planeswalker in Kaladesh. So that is going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. I call that second one a win anyway. So that was the blue deck. Milling, control. Shame you didn't really see any early play with like the thing in the eyes. Salvage drone, thriving turtle. Saw Frostwind linked. We saw the Sphinx's tutelage in action. We got Awakens out. Didn't really see some of these big bombs landing into play. But that's the nature of the game. So that's going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. Remember, if you like this video, to hit that like button, helps out a lot. And comment about the video if you want. And then I would ask you to check out the channel for more gaming goodness. And subscribe if you wish. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.